Excuse me, everybody. How we doing? How are we doing, everybody? Back-to-back streams today, which is great. I'm getting 11 FPS. You gotta turn frame gen on. Hold on. Today's a frame gen day. I guess Egypt is very heavy on FPS today. Anyways, how we doing, everybody? Today we are flying the Fenix A320, you guessed it. Going up to Istanbul. There's a little Egypt Air 737 down there. And yeah, so I'll go and share it with you guys the what our flight plan looks like. So let me bring this tab over. I'll show you all this real quick. Alright. So taking Turkish 4 Tango Alpha today to Istanbul. Just writing down my call sign on my piece of paper. A320. Block time should be at 2 hours and 20 minutes. We're cruising at flight level 360. Cost next of 21. 170 passengers. We should probably get the boarding started soon. If you go ahead and look at our alternate airports today, we have LTBZ. We also have LTBR, so both definitely in Turkey. Yep, you can see it right there. Weather radar. No rain. Looks like at all, to be honest. Maybe some on the way into Istanbul. Don't really know. But that looks like that, and then significant weather, nothing. Maybe get to go to turbulence if I get. I don't have Navigraph, so I can't do turbulence. But yeah, that's what it looks like for a flight down. Just a little preview of our briefing. Was there a Turkish with LID on? I think there was. Whatever. So that's our briefing. You guys saw I moved that off the screen there because I just got another monitor. Oh yeah, I did get another monitor. So I have a dual monitor set up now, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and get started in the cockpit here. Yeah. Here we go. So it is dark. We're going to go ahead and import our flight plan from a sim brief. Gotta get my charts out. 1 second. Oh, what is this? Egypt. They don't have charts for Egypt on ChartFox. We have to look it up. There's the aerodrome chart, stand chart, all that good stuff here. We have a ILS approach. I don't need the ILS, I just need the SID. I don't even know what our departure routing is yet, so this does not have any approaches in use or anything like that, so this might be SIDS. No, number 8 it says. Wait, what does it say Turkish for? Star Alliance flights and non-star. Okay, well, whatever. Departure vectors. Okay. Well. Oh, and we need to have it's tower. Wait, right? This is tower. Yeah, tower. All right. Well, anyways, let's go ahead and get this thing started. I was looking at something else on my other monitor that I'm trying to flex to you guys. Let's go to units here. We'll change these all. Save as default. All that good stuff. Alright. So it is dark in here. If you couldn't tell. Make sure these work. Rudder pedals are moving nicely. Throttle calibration looks good. Predictive wind shear is off. Engine mode selectors are set to normal. Landing gear is down. Wiper is off and off. I can't really see it, but I think we should be good. Go up top here, you can press batteries 1 and battery 2. That's good. Let that power up for a little bit. Alright, let's go read up on our OFP here. So cost index of 21 today. Trip fuel 360 will be our final. Extra fuel about 1,000 kilograms. Taxi fuel will be about 500 kilograms. Block fuel is 9.8. Alternate is going to be 1.6. 15-minute contingency fuel. There's our warning computers. Which is alright. 05 left. Direct CVO. 2 alternates today, arriving for 3-4 left in the CISP 2 Alpha. Never flown into Istanbul, so this should be a nice little arrival. Off block at 18:35, out of the block at 18:15. 170 passengers, 2.5 cargo. 0 fuel weight of 60.1, fuel 9.8. Takeoff weight going to be 69.4. Landing weight is there. Our winds atop of cruise are going to be minus 47 temperature. 267 at 70 knots. And 360, yep, perfect. Additional info, nothing. Runway analysis, we're taking runway 05 left. 10.8 on there. For departure, temperature's 32, no significant changes. NOTAMs, 500 centimeters, okay. Concerning mobile crane erected in the vicinity of Cairo. Cool, that's okay. Company NOTAMs. Nothing crazy. Weather charts, we went over these kind of a bit, but we're gonna have a slight crosswind from left to right. And yeah, terrain, we just have something going. If we're about to cruise, then we should be good after that. So let's go ahead. Our warning computers are on. We're gonna go and get our dome light. That's the first thing we're gonna do, is get our dome light going so we can actually see what we're doing. Get integrated lighting on this side as well here. We should be in hectopascals. We'll start from the bottom up. So, ground control can come on. We'll get a little CVR test here. Those are normal. Let's bring this back down, and we'll go ahead and align these on battery. Good. We'll go on this side now. So our nav lights on. No smoking can go on. Same with our emergency exit light. Test of all the lighting in here. Looks good to me. Keep that there, that's good. Pack flow will be probably on high today because it's 32 degrees Celsius. Bring that down. And we'll get a little APU fire test here. Good. Engine 2 test. ECAM pedestal checked, and finally our engine 1 fire test. ECAM and pedestal good. Alright. That's good. We do have Cairo ground online somewhere. It's going to be 121.9er. 21.9er, and then tower we put in the standby for 118.1. Go ahead and put that here. Cool. Alright. It's interesting, I never saw that. Okay. So we do, let's start the boarding. We are kinda behind here. Let's go FMGC. Eric data looks all that stuff looks good. We'll go to AOC menu. Received messages. Load sheet. I'm sure it's fine. We're gonna accept we're kind of behind here because we're taking a while. Whoops. Let's go flight initialization. Init data request, and we're gonna go ahead and start the boarding at that point. So let's get everything set up here. So let's get the fuel, the jetway, the catering, and the baggage all set up. Boarding's gonna take 26 minutes, but I might go on fast because I don't really want to be here for that long. We'll see. We'll turn that on. I guess we can go and get the AP running as well. 2, 3. Beautiful. Boarding is started. It's good. We'll go up top here. Let's get an init request. We're gonna call for clearance. in a second. Our ground temperature is 32. Crazy. We're gonna be Turkish 4 Tango Alpha. Our cost index we have set for 21. Cruising at flight level 360 today. Turn that off. 360, temperature of minus, I think it was 56. Might be completely off. Minus 47, yeah, totally off. Minus 47 today. Go and set that wind request. Get that going. Let's get the ATSU here. AOC. We'll get our load sheet on the secondary side here. Let's call for a request again. Nicholas, what's up, man? Hello, Everett. Are you on Volanta? I think I should be. Let me check my Volanta. I think I have an account. I just don't know if I'm on. Let's see. Real quick for you. Not Auckland. I need to log in. Oh, I forgot my password. Oh no, it saved it. Cool. So I am on Volanta. I gotta go to find Cairo, which is over here. We are at Cairo today. You can see me on Volanta, but I'm not gonna. I can't like do anything. My call sign is Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, and we are at Cairo. Just so you know. All right. HECA departure. 05 left, I believe, is our departure for today. So that's good, I guess. Need the ground chart ready for this. Ground chart. We don't even have a chart ready. I don't know where my charts are. Okay, I'm opening up iVal because I might need to do that. En route charts, I just need Cairo, bro. Download 36 pages, and I can't even read it. 5 left is all the way down there. Hopefully I don't get that runway, because that is pretty far.
All stations, look at our ground. Can someone give me a register, please?
5x5.
Thank you.
I found you on Vatsim, but not Volanta. I started with Volanta to keep a history of my flights. Yeah, I never used Volanta. I don't know why. I just kind of like using Vatsim radar. I don't know. Personal preference, I guess. I gotta call for clearance for this guy real quick. So I think we're gonna be taking 5 left, but he might change it depending on where we are. And let's go ahead and grab the ATIS as well. So yeah, let's grab the ATIS. Information Charlie 040 at 9. Ceiling visibility okay. It's temperature 32, 2.7. Altimeter 1012. Approach ILS 05 center and right when need that. Departing runway 05 center and 05 left. Transition level 6,000 feet. Hold short all runways. Expect departure instruction shortly before departure. Advise you of information Charlie. So we are probably going to get 05 center because we're just closer to it. Never really know. If you're free, search Speedbird 249 at Vatsim radar. Let's go. Let's check it. Let's check it out. Speedbird 249. There you are. Found you, Nicholas. Let's see. Where are you at? Whew. 8 hours, brother. And you still have 3 more to go. Dang, dude. Remember you said you were doing this yesterday. Golly, man. That is crazy. And you have 1,000 hours on Vatsim, bro. You're crazy. You're crazy. That's insane, bro. I can't even lie. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. Let's go ahead, get the AP bleed running, and we're gonna call for clearance here. Long flight, longest of my life. Hey, bro, just try and do Dubai to Auckland, 18 hours. I did both return flights, so I did Dubai to Auckland and Auckland to Dubai. Over my spring break, I probably stayed up for, 30, 40 hours straight. craziest, and probably the most fun I've had on Vatsim ever, because it was just no ATC, you could do whatever you want, nobody really cared. Jeez, made a found you. Yep, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, that's me. Let's call for clearance here. What's the information? I keep forgetting. Charlie. Let's grab runway 05 center, probably. No SIDS though. Cairo ground, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, information Charlie, request IFR clearance to Istanbul.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, information Charlie is current. Clear to Istanbul via flight and route. Expect radar vectors after departure out of runway 85 center. Flight level 360 is approved and squawk 4402.
Clear Istanbul by route climb vice, or expect radar vector 05 center, runway 36, or collection flight level 360 approved, and squawk 4202 in Turkish 4 Tango Alpha.
Negative source, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, squawk 4402.
4402 for Turkish 4 Tango Alpha.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, read back correct. Contact me when you're ready for push first.
We'll go. Dude, I butchered that clearance. He was like cutting out for me. Can the 777-300 do that 18-hour? I did it in the fly-by-wire A380, which is what Emirates does for real life. They do that direct flight. But, depends. Nicole K, what's going on, man? How you doing? Alright, let's go and check our flight plan. Routing and impacts. We have direct to Charlie Victor Oscar. Direct Degdi. Which is Alpha 16, right? Alpha 16 airway, yep. BLT Meldo, still part of it. So we have Razda, Eusebi Gomez, I think it's part of the mic. We have a lot of airways here. Peter Dasney, Tommy, Daria, Alpha Yankee Tango, part of the...
Yeah, it's Dad's. I don't know.
Sorry guys. Uniform Alpha 16, Kilo Foxtrot Kilo, yeah, Emirates real life, yeah. Kilo Foxtrot, this is a lot of waypoints. There you go. Over to Uniform Mike 855 airway, another airway. Then our arrival into Istanbul. We're taking the ILS 34 right. Don't know if it's the Yankee or the Zulu. We'll take the Yankee, I guess. I don't think it really matters. I mean, obviously it matters, but you know. Just pick the Yankee. We are taking the CSP2 Alpha. Let me check Emirates route for 777. Yeah, Emirates has a lot of 777 routes. CSP2 Alpha, I just saw it. There we go. No transition approach via. Oh man, I gotta figure out the via. Sadiq Imran. I'll do that in flight. I don't really want to do that right now. So we need to find our charts. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. I feel like we're really behind, which kind of stinks, but okay, let's grab this here. There's our ground charts. Need our SID. This is ILS, more ILS. I need a literal, did I plan 05 left or center? Okay, I did center. Here, so.
Cairo ground, مساء الخير, Egypt Air 674, request clear,
ILS again.
to get.
Cairo,
Egypt Air 64.
RNP,
RNP.
RNP. How many approaches do they have? VOR approach. Do they not have any SIDS? Or is it just radar vectors? I think it's just radar vectors. They don't really do departures. Yeah, they do not do... Super. Is this MSA? ATC surveillance, man. Okay. Golly, man. Okay. So we need to zoom out. Degdi, this is going to be a crazy departure because I have no idea what I'm doing at all. These guys laughing about it. My bad.
مش مشكلة, ما أنا أصلي أعرف مصطفى وأعرف الشباب كلهم.
Is the fuel on board? I
Okay,
do
so with the
not
dive.
know. Fuel is on board. We can go ahead and get the seatbelts on. External power can go off. We can grab all our fuel pumps on in that case. And CVO is right there, but our runway is 05 center, which is heading... Yeah. So, I don't understand that at all. Cookie, you're finally back. Hello, man. How you doing? Your mic is good, I can say. Yeah, I fixed my mic a couple weeks ago, actually, and now it just sounds much better over the when I'm recording my landings and stuff.
All stations, carrier ground will be back in 2 minutes.
Alright, cool. Dubai, or Emirates 219, Dubai to Orlando, 16 hours. Yeah, Orlando does have a lot of, excuse me, a lot of airports, or I mean, a lot of heavy aircraft that fly out of Dubai, or fly in from Dubai. Let's set a runway heading for runway 05 center. Air India 119 Mumbai to New York, JFK, 15 hours. Yeah, I mean, there's so many different routes that these what's it called, airlines do. What is runway heading for 05 center? I do not know at all, actually. It does not tell me. Which is great, because I probably need that. Anybody know the runway heading for 05 center at Cairo? I doubt it. 05 center, HECA runway heading. Let's look this up. It says 044. Okay. 044. Set that radio. We do not have any MSAs today. It is perfect, as well as no radio nav frequencies we need to put in. And then we're going to set LTFM 34 left. Beautiful. We'll go to our init B page. I always skip the init B page every time, dude. Every time. Go to our times and weights here. If it's here, no, we saw the taxi fuel. Taxi fuel was 500. So we'll just do 0.5. I had my first flight on Vatsim. It was nice. It was an A320, landed minus 30 feet per minute. Dang. Nice, Cookie. Where'd you fly to? Or where'd you fly from and to, I guess? Alternate fuel. Yeah, thanks for checking, Nicholas, if you did. I just looked it up and saw it 1.6 on the alternate today. Our block fuel was, what did we say our block fuel was? 9.8. 9.8. And our zero fuel weight is not 132.5. That's in pounds. I need kilos, buddy. Kilograms. 60.1. 60.1 slash our center of gravity at 32.3. Warsaw to Charles de Gaulle. Dang, okay. I see you, Cookie. Congratulations. Gotta meet up, guys. I'll be right back.
All stations, carrier ground is back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. معلش بس كنت بعلق على الشاي.
لا ولا يهمك براحتك خالص. واحد.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm back. What do you think the biggest plane on Vatsim is?
Location calling unreadable, only static.
Biggest plane on Vatsim is probably the 380 or the Antonov. I've seen people fly that. Does it use MSFS 2020? Fly-by-wire does use 2020. It uses 2024 as well. Some of the 777 flights are pushing into its fuel limit. Yeah, 777 flights, they have huge engines. They can probably take a lot of fuel. Is that Air China 699? Guangzhou to New York, 16 hours. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Let's go and send this over to the MZU. Sorry, I had to go there for a second. My mom was calling me.
الجيت خليه باركنج 304.
Okay, I'm gonna pretty much skip all the departure checks and stuff. I'm kind of just trying to get out of here. Sets.
بس الترافيك المود بتاع الترافيك كل الطيارات واقفه.
Left / runway heading, which was 044/20, and we'll set it right here. Here we hold with the inbound course of 044. It'll be a right turn, although it's a runway center runway, so it's fine. And then new destination arrival, or no, sorry, new destination I need. From here, we do Cairo. Next waypoint, new destination, sorry. Just planned for the ILS 05 center. No star anyways, perfect. Maybe I'm gonna do Boeing 747 Air France from Charles de Gaulle to JFK, okay. Interesting, okay. So, let's go 142, 145, 146. Transition altitude is it 4,500? I think it's higher than that. Temperature's 31 now.
Turkish Tango Alpha, car ground.
Go ahead.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, I'm sorry, I thought you were trying to speak. I keep hearing static on frequency.
Oh, negative, that was not me, sorry. Okay, transitional sets the level. We need the altitude, which doesn't say. I'm sure I'm just gonna keep it at 4,500. That's fine. Hey, bro, what do you think Airbus has that makes it better than Boeing?
Repair 674.
I think
shutdown is approved. Thank you so much for flying from Cairo. Goodbye.
The complexity, or the simpleness, I should say. Boeing, I think it's just too complex in my opinion. In my opinion, that's just me. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I think it is. Engine, oil, hydraulics are good. Pressure, landing elevation, auto, door pressure is good. Our ground is still loaded.
Ground will be back in 2 minutes.
Let's get rid of the GPU, and then we can get a little brake test. Chocks and cones are enabled, so brake pressure. I just released parking brake, right? I did. Yeah. Okay. Pressure 0. Good. Alright, we can go ahead and get rid of chocks and cones then. In that case, I like both Airbus and Boeing. They have pros and cons for each. Yeah, I agree. I think both are great manufacturers. DC-10 or MD-11 or L-1011 TriStar. Cookie's old. He likes to fly those old aircraft that I can see. Let's do oxygen mask test real quick. And I'm gonna turn the cabin visibility down because it's just kind of like, or the cabin lights, not the visibility. So yeah, that looks a little much better. See the lights down there as well. Okay. I do not know how we're gonna depart. I don't even know our initial climb. If anybody has an idea, 'cause I do not know what they depart off here. There is an MSA. 25 miles. I don't really feel like drawing that in today. Nah, that's alright. Actually, I'm gonna draw it in. 25 miles around the airport. Alright, so we just go here. 25-mile radius we have, okay. I need to find the opposite radials of these numbers here. So, let's see, what do we have? Opposite heading of 167 is, not 157, 167 is 347. And then we also have 347, okay, so 347 and 167. Very random, and then I'm sure 077 and 257 are the same as well. I'm not even going to try to put those in. So 077, 257, beautiful. Like older planes, and you like the DC-10? Yeah. I was never more of an older pilot, or can't even talk today. I was never an older plane enjoyer. I always kind of like the new planes that we see, but just depends, I think, on what you like to do. So yeah, okay, that's good. I don't know how this departure is gonna work. Probably gonna taxi. I don't know how we're gonna taxi out. I don't even know our initial climb. Maybe it's on, like, he has it in his notes or something. Doesn't really say. I would guess probably. I have no idea what the initial climb altitude is, which is kind of annoying because I don't have a clue. Let's get our pushback ready, I guess. We can just pre-plan it here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna push back into the alley, probably, obviously. I tried to start my engine on the A320 MSFS 2024, but I didn't work. I set the engine start to ignition. Set the start to ignition, turn on all the fuel pumps, and shift the engine masters. Did you have your APU bleed and APU master switch on? Because if you don't have these two on, your engines are not going to start, just so you know. That's probably what you did wrong if you don't have that. Nicole, I would try to look at that first, and then, yeah. 8 minutes? Shoot, you're not getting this done. Oh, we are. Okay. Performance page. I don't even know our initial. Yeah, Nicholas said it. You turn the APU bleed on. That's probably what you have to do. Oh, interesting. Yes. That's weird. I don't know why then. Let's get a little cockpit preparation checklist, I guess, at that point. So we have gear pins and covers are removed. Fuel quantity is set to 9.7. Seatbelts are on. Aiders are set to nav, yep. And our bear ref is set 1012, 1 twice and 3 times. Cool. Yeah, to try a manual start, that maybe would have been a good option actually, as well. Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready to go. I just don't know what my initial climb is. I'm gonna put. Yeah, I did. I'll go try again though. That's interesting. I don't know why that happens then. I'm gonna set. Is there any altitude constraints? Let's see here. Flight level doesn't even tell me. Let me ask him. I'm just gonna ask the controller. I don't really care. Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, confirm our initial climb altitude.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, your climb altitude, your initial climb is assigned by tower, but you can expect 3,500 feet.
Roger, 3,500, thanks. 3,500. It doesn't hurt to ask, ever. That's why I never bought. So I never bought the MSFS 2024 yet. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't buy 2024 yet. 2020 has been really good for me. I've only had maybe one period of time where I was at a crash desktop, like in a row. I can't say my dad has been hired in a lot as a first officer. Dang. Congratulations. That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Congratulations. Okay, let's get a before start checklist here. Parking brake is set. We'll get beacon lights on after we call for push here. ECAM status. Checked. Although we do have an inoperative cat 2, which is fine. I'm looking at the wrong one. Takeoff speeds are inserted at, so let's see here. 142, 145, 146. Windows are closed both sides. We wouldn't lock our cockpit door as well. And then our beacon lighters on. So our before start checklist complete. Let's call for push. Cairo ground Turkish 4, Tango Alpha request push and start.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, pushback is approved facing south, QNH is 1012.
Roof face south, QNH 1012, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha. Your dad's currently in a flight. Dang. Interesting. Yeah, links don't work here. I can, if you tell me the call sign, I can look it up on flight radar and show everybody. Alright, we'll call for push real quick. Call pushback crew. There we go.
This is ground. Stand by.
Gonna get the engines ready. Let's go to our planning page, make sure everything is in for here. I think our arrival's gonna be a lot smoother. This is a very interesting arrival. Can I clear this? Clear. Yeah, that should fix it. Okay, cool. So everything is good for there. We'll set 10 miles. It's lot 3 Kilo Tango. Let's go ahead and look that up.
Okay, sir. The bypass
Here, so we go lots 3 Kilo Tango.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Flight radar. Let's go to flight radar here. Wants to load for me.
You're cleared for start and push.
It's landing right now. Oh, let's see if we can get it.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Parking brakes are
Lot
released.
3 Kilo Tango.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
There we go. And we'll get ignition on. Oh, I found it. Hold on, let's see. Bring this over. Let's get engine 1 going here, and then we can do that. Let's get a PA on. Have a look at this ground chart here. And then... yeah, okay, let's go look at the... where is it? Here. No, I'm looking at the wrong... y'all are seeing the wrong thing, right? Yeah, y'all are seeing the wrong one. Hold on. There we go. Main monitor capture. I don't know why main monitor capture is on, but anyways. Lot 3 Kilo Tango. I think I found him right here. And we go show on map. Oh yeah, he's close to Warsaw. Look at that. Straight shot. 400 miles. Dang. 15,000 feet. That's pretty cool, actually. I'm gonna keep that open. Oh shoot, did I just get rid of... oh, sorry, there we go. Okay. My bad, guys, I lost the... thing. Oh, engine 1 available, let's get engine 2 going. Guys, I'm like all over the place. Hey, average Vatsim, do you turn your APU off after both engines are on? Yeah, after engine 2 says available here, it'll say available, then you can go ahead and turn the APU lead off and the APU master switch.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brakes set.
And when do you turn on the flight directors? The flight directors always turn on. It should be the first thing that you turn on, or it should already be on in 320 actually.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Alright. So we need to get the ground chart. Okay, he's going. Just waiting for this to say available. And there we go, available. We set it to normal. We go up top here, anti-chase not needed. Now we turn the AP bleed off, Nicole.
Assalamu alaikum, Egypt 048.
Get these two going here.
Egypt 048, Cairo ground, go ahead. Egypt 048, aircraft type is a Boeing 737-800, span 302 with information Delta, catching IFR clearance to Hurghada.
Egypt Air 048.
Sometimes turn the ABU off and do a single engine taxi and use engine lead to start other engine in this one. Yeah, I haven't done a single engine taxi in a while, I probably forgot. What page of the MC did you put your autopilot so it can follow managed mode? Wait, I'm confused, hold on. In what page of the MCD did you put in your autopilot so we can follow managed mode? I think progress managed. Talking about the altitude or the speed? The speed should already be managed 250, and then the altitude you just push this, or you go to the top here and you press this, and it should be in managed VNAV, but it depends. So yeah. Let's get arm our speed brakes. We'll get flaps 1 set. Beautiful. Any page is fine. Yeah. Okay. Let's get a auto brakes max here. Done from the FCU. Yeah, usually it's the FCU here. You just push this button and it should go into manage. Same with the heading and the speed. But yeah. Alright. So if that's good, let's set our flight controls. Full left. Full right. Full up. Full down. Rudder left. Rudder right. Flight controls complete. Let's get an after checklist. Anti-ice will be not needed. ECAM status we already checked. Pitch trim is set to down 0.3, and our rudder trim is set to 0.0. Good. Tax checklist flight controls have been checked. Flap setting config 1 plus F. Yep. And then radar predictive wind shear is on and auto. Engine mode selector is set to normal and takeoff config. Go ahead and set that. Cool. And we'll go up top. Forward calls. TA. What's the difference between manage and manual mode? So manage is like VNAV. If you think of the 737, manage is just VNAV, and manual is where you can literally just turn the heading yourself. So let's say, oh, this may be dumb here. Okay, no. So I can just turn the heading to whatever I want. So let's say ATC says turn right heading 0, turn left heading 050, right? Thanks. Reset. Turn left 050. We just turn it left and it automatically do it. But if you press this in, it'll follow that green line to where it needs to go. So we'll go ahead and call it for taxi here. We are at Stand Foxtrot 3 here. So we'll call it up. Turkish 4 Tango Alpha request taxi.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, taxi to an hold short of runway 05 center via Delta Sierra and Tango.
Hold short 05 center via Delta Sierra Tango, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha. Alright, Delta Sierra Tango. So we go Delta Sierra. Oh, just, yeah, simple left all the way down. Simple right out, make a right turn. And how do you determine your trim pitch? I get that from the calculator here. It just says THS. Whatever this number is next to the flaps is what it's going to be. He's maybe going around. Ooh, that'd be interesting. Packs are going to be on as well. Let's go ahead and start this roll here. Sorry guys if this is like kind of been all over the place. I'm just like kind of like I started the stream kind of random at a random time. And I'm just kind of like, you know, messy. It wasn't really a great startup. I was just kind of busy before this and I kind of just hopped on and started flying, so it's okay. We'll go and set flight controls there. I do have to grab the ground chart open, although it's a pretty simple taxi. Let's see if we can see where we turn. So we're gonna turn right there, then go full length. Should be. Let's see it on this ground chart. Box chart, you go straight out, and then you make a left. go all the way down and make another left at Tango and just line up there. Okay. Yep, we can see it. There we go. We kind of make this. We go up there to my 05 center. Cool. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. It's a good taxi. Good thing we didn't get 05 left. That would have been really bad. Just a long taxi after a very slow startup because we're already in 45 minutes into the stream and, you know.
Assalamu alaikum, this is Egypt at 043 Whiskey, stand 301, information is also Bulgaris, 953, God assault.
Egypt Air 043 ground عليكم السلام. You're cleared to Hurghada via flight land route. Expect radar vectors after departure, runway 05 center. Flight level 290 is approved and squawk 4405 and check information please.
Clear to Hurghada via our flight plan read. Expecting radar vectors out of 05 center and squawk is 4405 for Egypt Air 043.
Egypt Air 043, read back is correct.
Okay, we just hold short. I think the hold short line is...
And Turkish 4 Tango Alpha Tower now 118.1. Thank you so much for flying at Faro. مع السلامة.
118.1, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha Team. Tower hello, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha holding short, runway 05 center.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, Cairo Tower, welcome. Line up runway 5 center and wait.
Line up and wait 05 center, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha. Alright, he wants us to line up here. Let's get takeoff lights, strobe lights on.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, after departure, turn left heading 320, climb 3,500 feet.
After departure, left heading 320, climb 3,500 feet, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, wind 040 degrees, 13 knots, runway 5 center, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 05 center for Turkish 4 Tango Alpha. Alright, here we go, boys. I'm not even doing a lineup checklist, I just want to get out of here. And we'll do a lineup checklist, hold on. So packs, I already know it by head, so packs are on checked. TCAS is at TARA and runway is confirmed 05 center on the numbers. Here we go, boys. High pressure. Takeoff power set, Manflex plus 66, SRS runway auto thrust blues checked. Here we go. Sorry, you're gonna see stutters on the right side. It was just the frame gen. Yeah, you're gonna see. Look at those stutters. Do not mind that at all, guys. I'm sorry. And 100 knots. That center line nice and easy here. V1 rotates. Positive rate of climb, gear up, runway track. And we have 1844, no turns before 1844, we'll hold this for now. Goodbye, Cairo.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, no Padre ATC, monitor advisory 1 decimal 8, thank you, bye.
Unicom 122 decimal 8, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, we'll see you. Alright, we'll go ahead and start that turn now. Heading 320. Sure, our rate of climb is at 20 degrees. Let's pull that down a little bit and we'll get autopilot 1 on. Wants to climb. I want heading of 320. Okay, it doesn't want to work for me. Interesting. So we're gonna have to hand fly it out for a little bit here. Not a big deal at all. Not sure why the autopilot is making me turn right. Go pull the lever back to climb. I don't even have my chronos on. Just turn it on now. I'm a mess today. I'm telling y'all. I'm just gonna climb up to 37360 here, and we're gonna go direct to Degdi, and we'll get the autopilot on here. 2360, and we'll get 122.8 tagged in here. That was one of the most interesting departures ever. Cairo traffic, Turkish 4 Tango off, climbing flight level 360, direct to Degdi, Cairo. Nicholas says, one thing I hate about the Phoenix is you need internet to load the aircraft. Hold on. You need internet to load the aircraft, and what is happening? Flight control, left side strict fault. Hold on, let's get takeoff lights off. We have an issue with our... Yeah, I think that can't even talk today. The loading aircraft takes forever. I don't know if that's how it is in the real life, but it's just kind of annoying. Personally, null zone should be fine, dude. I don't know what this thing is on about. Yeah, I don't know what it's talking about. Only fly the 777. Yeah, I'll be watching, but going to do some things. Have a safe flight. Alright, thanks you too, Nicholas. Have a good landing into, let's go flaps clean. I'm all over the place today, man. Let's go QNH 1012, there we go. What's my speed? We're going 235 knots. I think we're landing at the same time. Yeah, we should be around the same time. It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah. Okay. That's on. We're gonna climb out here. Went direct to dead key, and why are we in open climb? Let's go manage climb. Climb green. Anyways, all ciao. Yeah, have a good one, Nicholas. Hope we can land around the same time. Pretty sick. Alright. Yeah, speed, we're going to go 250 knots because of the speed restriction for 10,000 feet for pretty much universally, which is okay. So is your takeoff lever in flex, then you reduce the climb? Yeah, that's what you're going to do. You're going to reduce the climb. Guys, plane landed. Cool. That's sick. 10,000 feet. We'll get landing lights off. We'll get seatbelts off too. Sick. The MSA, we'll just clear it, even though we're not even out of it, which is, it's fine, not a big deal. Clear this one as well. Cool. So I ever use Toga? I guess, yeah. Occasionally. Not like every time, though. But it's usually, yeah. I'm not gonna use Toga. Why are these lights so bright? I don't like that at all. Get rid of that. There we go. Look at that. Much better. Guys, plane landed. Let's see if we can find it here. Go window capture. We get this open. Oh yeah, he did. Nice. Lot 3 Kilo Tango. Why didn't he land? Just go off the runway? Interesting. He probably landed, it's just a bug. If I had to guess. So Toggle for like shorter runways, usually yeah, because it's more power you're inserting into the engines. It's usually going to be for shorter runways. Yeah, you can still use it on a long runway if if you're really heavy or something like that. You just want to get off the ground as quick as possible. But yeah, okay. Okay, Istanbul Tower's on, but I doubt they're going to be on when we're there because he's already been on for an hour. And we're supposed to be there at 18. I don't know, it's 18:30. We're going to be there in like 2 hours. So, yeah, 2022, like 3:30 my time for where I live. Can you show me where my TCAS is? Yeah, so you're going to go down to here, into this box right here. TCAS, you're going to set it, when you're taxiing, you want to put it on TA. When you're on the ground, like at your gate, you want to put it in standby. And then when you're on the runway or anything else, TA, RA, which is like traffic advisory, route advisory. So when you're in the air, you're routing. Yeah, alright, let's go and grab that. Let's just set this guy. You can see the FPS just rising here because we're getting farther away from Cairo. Which is good, I guess. I hope there's charts for Turkey, dude. That would really make me mad if there isn't. Let's see if there's anything on ChartFox. LTFM. They don't. That's crazy. It's really annoying, actually. Turkey AIP, though. Let's see if they have it. Alright. It's in Turkish. Like I can't read Turkish, dude. I can't lie. I'm not a Turkish reader. General Aerodrome. Dude, what does that even mean, dude? I can't read that at all. AIP download. No, English. Oh, English. Okay, yeah. General, Gen 1, Gen 2, Aerodrome. Can I get an Aerodrome chart? Doesn't want to open for me. Alright, so we get to figure out where the charts are for there as well, which is not fun, I guess. So we have to find charts for that. 166 charts. Oh, it's Jeppesen. Nice. We do have some Jeppesen charts we can finally look at. RNAV star. Yeah, this is all stuff that we have a while till we do. Give you all a nice little wing view. What's the other side look like? Oh, this side's better. Also, is menu mode okay for pilots who prefer it? Usually no, especially when you're flying ATC. With ATC, like they're gonna want you to stay on the flight path, so the best way to do that is with managed mode. For altitudes, I'm sure it's fine if you climb or descend faster than usual. I'm sure it's not a big deal, but like when it talks about your lateral navigation, your LNAV, they're gonna probably want you to be on that instead of having to tune the headings every time, which has probably got to be annoying at some point. It just takes more workload for the pilot, which obviously they want to have the least workload as possible. I don't even know what our star is. Oh, I just found 2 Bravo. Where's 2 Alpha? I need the SysB 2 Alpha. 2 Papa. I'm trying to find it. SysB 2 Alpha. It's somewhere on here. I know that for sure. 3, 4. There we go. Found it. That's awesome. So now I don't have to look for the chart again. We can go and copy this. So if we look up Aerodrome. So how can you set up managed? Okay, how do you set up managed? Managed is when you put your waypoints in. This should probably be in performance. When you put your waypoints in, it's gonna have a bunch of like these trek headings and stuff. All you gotta do is make sure this heading bug has 3 dashes and a big dot here. That's gonna make sure you're in managed mode for your waypoints. Altitude, make sure if you're managed for altitude, make sure there's a dot next to the 360. But if open climb would be not, there would not be a dot here, and you would see where it says open climb right here. And then speed, you also have the 3 dashes with the dots, unless told that you have to be at a different speed. Oh, airport. Not a big fan of Cairo, actually, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really like it. Kinda. Got me all confused. I don't know if it was just the time of day or I was tired. I don't even know what that was about. Let me look for the ILS chart for 3-4 left. Assuming that tower's not gonna be on and the ATIS is gonna stay the same. They have a lot of stars, dude. Jeez, man. These are departures. Here's our aerodrome chart. Finally, page 61. Now, do I know where we're parking? Ain't got a clue. Not gonna lie. Ain't got a clue. Turkish 3, Charlie 3, 4 Tango Alpha, excuse me. What? Why is it zooming out? Back there. Hello, why is it doing that? Alright, 321. We land Istanbul. We are going to gate. What is this? What terminal is that? I just need to know the terminal. I don't think they're going to care about stand numbers. It's going to be this one right here. Let me see if I can pull it up for y'all. Why does it show that window? I want it to show this one. So it's going to be this one. This chart, and we're going to be at this gate, right, one of these gates right here. So that's that. Let me get the charts on this separate, that's the star. We need another one of these charts, actually. Surprising. 77. Let's see what we can find on page 7. More ground charts. Is there a parking? I know there's a parking chart here somewhere, bro. A lot of ground charts. A lot of ground charts. Dang. There's a lot of ground frequencies as well I'm looking at here. Pushback procedures. I don't really care about the pushbacks. We're not pushing back. Also, go ahead. Here we go. ILS Zulu 16 right. ILS Zulu. We're taking the ILS Yankee 34 left. ILS Yankee, perfect. If all your approach and landing procedures in direct does manual or managed really matter. If all your approach and landing procedures in direct does manual or managed really matter. Okay, if all your approach and landing procedures are direct, does manual... I don't think... I would still do managed for... No matter what the situation is, I would just always do managed for lateral guidance. For vertical though, yeah, I mean, I would do managed. I'm not sure the difference between it in that case. Like I just have to make it a small turn, and line up. Yeah, I would still just do managed just to be sure. You never know what can happen with that. Guys, I will be right back. Give me like 2 minutes or something. Yo, I'm back, sorry. We are back now. Nice view of Cairo here, or I should say Egypt. Look at this little view down here. Are we trying to get up to Mach something? I don't even know what Mach that is. I'm gonna get the dome light off. Yeah, now we're cooking. Look at this. Turn these down a little bit. It's a little bright. It's a little bright. It's a little bright action. A little too bright for my liking. Let's get these down as well here. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go, there we go. Alright. Yup, we are back. Hopefully tower stays on, that'd be awesome. Expect ILS Yankee 34 left, Yankee 35 right, and Yankee 36, traditional 130. So I'm low-key gonna get some of this stuff plugged in now so I can have more time just to sit here. So traditional level is gonna be 130. Nice, our approach speed again is 140, same as last time. QNH we said was, let's go to our ATIS, arrival ATIS. We have QNH of notify ATC if Eric, okay, so I'm gonna tell him I don't have Eric 28505. Temperature 21, QNH 1018, so temperature of 20, Uno. 018. Go ahead and set that in. Our winds, we have 050 degrees 13 knots. That is not fun. Can already just tell it's not going to be fun. Minimum is 525 for our arrival. Good. Should be good there as well. We'll go and get the PA back on, I guess. Alright. Now it's just open road here. Why is 350 set? It should be 36. Don't know, maybe I moved something on accident. Interesting. Progress is in, yep, and copy our active flight plan. Brand nav ILS frequencies and images. I mean, alright, whatever. I'm going to put that in now, I guess. I'm just trying to get everything done now, so we have less time to do it. We don't have to do it later. Frequency 108.55, heading 354. Heading forward 354. Beautiful. MSAs, we do have one pretty easy MSA to draw here. Actually, all we gotta do is just go, what is that, the airport? Okay, so we do LTFM 25-mile radius 090 270 3,000, 3,500, that's wrong. Sure what that's about. Oh, it's probably just, yeah, so 25 miles out will be at 10,000 feet apparently. Interesting. Alright. Should be good here for this, I guess. And then some views here on the side. See if we can get like a good little view of the engine here. We're getting 60 FPS in cruise, which is pretty nice actually, I can't lie. Haven't felt 60 FPS in a while. I do kind of want to increase my speed a little bit though. Maybe we try and hit like 0.8. Yeah, we're at 0.78. So here we go. This is manual speed. Here we go Mach 0.8. See if we can get that. So Nicole, this is when you're gonna see it's not in managed mode, so there's going to be no dot here, no 3 dashes. Just for the speed and the altitude and all that good stuff, you'll see it there. So, hopefully we can make that Mach 0.8 though. Hopefully, I don't know. Oh, here's a parking chart. So we have all our charts we need for our arrival, which is good. So, should be ready. Just gotta get there. FPS here at cruise is not bad at all, actually. It was getting like 70 actually at one point, I think, in the bottom corner. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Make sure you guys haven't already, just go ahead and like the stream for me. Much appreciated. Take a lot of time out of my day to make these live streams and videos and stuff and flights, so all the help is much appreciated from you guys. Appreciate all y'all that stayed here for the whole time. Like Nicole, I think Nicholas is maybe flying still. I don't know why why does it zoom in when I zoom in my other monitor? Cookie hopefully is still in here. Nicholas, of course, appreciate you. Anybody else? No. But yeah, anybody else who's in here hasn't chatted, just make sure you like it. Appreciate y'all, for real. Yeah. longer flights, I think, if I had to guess. For this, we're getting... Yeah, I still told y'all we're gonna get that wind from left to right. I saw it in the weather charts. Let's see if we can find it again. It's so bright. Yeah, see from left to right. Go. That's why we're getting this huge just crosswind from there. Why does it I've left like an hour ago, bro. What? And sometimes the Phoenix just does not like me at all. Don't know what I did to it. Can we get Mach 181? Mach 0.81? That'd be crazy. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can actually. Mach 8.1. We're just zooming. Cookie, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome back. Yeah, over here you can see the island of Cyprus, or the country, or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know. It's pretty cool. Still cruising here, Cookie. We have like a long way before we can get top of descent here. I think it's probably about another 45-ish minutes before top of descent. But it depends. On the next flight, go from Warsaw, Modlin to Madeira. Oof, that's a long one, I think. Is it? Let's check. Check that. Flat Boeing 737. I do not have a 737, unfortunately, I don't. That'd be an interesting one, though. Let's see. APWA to Madeira. What's Madeira's ICAO? I forgot it. I completely forgot the, Madeira. Oh, it's LPMA. Yeah, I knew that, totally. Oh, there's a 320 that goes, 2 flights, actually. Lot does a 3, oh no, Discover. It's that airline, never heard of it. Wizz Air goes direct. Lot goes from Warsaw to, what's ARN? ARN is Arlanda? Yeah, Stockholm, Arlanda. And then it goes from Stockholm down to Madeira, but I do not have a 737. I wish I did, but I don't, which sucks. But it's okay. Maybe we'll get it soon. You never know. LHR is London Heathrow, yeah. Oh yeah, Turkey, not Turkey Tower, Turkey Tower. Istanbul Tower did go offline here. Let me see if I can show you guys. Yeah, let's see, here's us. Is it capturing it? I don't even know. You guys see the actually. unfortunate. Turkey did go off, but I keep saying Turkey. It's Istanbul. Istanbul Tower. But we'll have a Unicom arrival, which isn't bad actually, so I don't have to get bossed around sometimes. Start looking at our rifle. So landing weight is our landing weight 64.5. Landing weight 645, not 46.5, 64. Yeah, we could definitely go low auto brake on this. Plenty of runway. Plenty of runway to go full auto. You could go flaps 3 if you wanted to, but a bit of flaps full just for. I don't know why it's doing that. It's annoying, but it's alright. Cyprus, this is Cyprus. There's a guy that's just above us at 35,000. He's 1,000 feet off to our tail. Up there he is. Yeah, there he is. Look at him right. What's this guy? It's AIZ062 LLBG. I don't know where that is, but pretty sick. 1,000 feet of separation too. His buddy was also with him, but I think he's at 350 as well. You're gonna see 2 planes here on our side. It's pretty cool. Buddy had. Buddy is also close to us down here somewhere. Gonna see him off to, or he might be going right below us. Oh my gosh! Oh! He was 1,000 feet below us. That is scary. Look at this. Not even 1,000 feet. Not even 1,000 feet. Let's look at this again. Hold on. Look at this, dude. This guy. 35,000 forced. He was climbing. I think he's still climbing. This guy was at 35,000 for his cruise. But this guy, dude, climbing still. Crazy. Oh, am I not showing it? Here. This guy, dude. Wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Gonna make your own airline at Vatsim? That'd be cool, bro. I'd fly for you all day, bro. I'd create one. I don't know how you create that. That'd be cool. For sure. Cyprus is now. This is Cyprus right here. Yeah. I don't know what I was looking at earlier. That was not Cyprus. PM, not bad actually. 51 more minutes, I guess. That's what this is saying. Airline name would be Air Euro. Interesting. Yeah, I'm down, bro. I don't know how you create one, but that'd be pretty cool. There's still a long way until we get to even close to Turkey, to be honest. We're approaching, what are we approaching? Oh, this is Turkey ahead of us right here. But like, I'm talking like, I mean, yeah, Istanbul is northern Turkey. We're not even near northern Turkey at all. We're still like just on the Antalya province here. Let's see, how's Speedbird 9 doing here? Let's see. What's he up to? Let's go check for y'all real quick. The Speedbird 149, that's, if you guys don't know, that's Nicholas, if it wants to move my screen. Bring it back up, okay. Nope, doesn't want to move. There we go. Speedbird is probably him right here. Or 249, my bad, 249. Yeah, he's still, yeah, two more hours away till he gets into, what's that, Rio? It's a crazy flight. I would never have thought about that. How's my good old Midway Tower doing? Connor's on it. Here are we. Cyprus off to the right side. Not much on our left, to be honest. Yeah, just water. Yeah, you're doing a flight too? What's your call sign, Cookie? See if I can find you as well. Is there one Papa Charlie? Alright, let's see if we can find it here. Let's go here. Was there one Papa Charlie? Let's see. Not I Papa Charlie, I want one Papa Charlie. There we go. Oh, found you. 600 hours. Oh, you got a lot of time on Vatsim, bro. Oh yeah, way more than me. I have like 300 something. Let's see where you at. You on the ground? Wait, I'm tripping. Where you at? Oh, you're on. I'm stupid. You're on the other side. 121 arrivals into Frankfurt. Oh my god. Go to Frankfurt, bro. Golly. Crazy. Interesting. 120 arrivals. What does Frankfurt look like right now? Hold on, where's Frankfurt? It's over here, right? Jeez, look at this. You should have flown out of here. Goodness. I did not know there was this many arrivals in Frankfurt. I would have definitely flown in here. Dang, okay. Wow. Well, for next time, we know to fly into Frankfurt. Oh, it's your brother's account. This is why, because, yeah, you know, I got you. Interesting. Frankfurt, yeah, dang, bro, Frankfurt, yeah, Frankfurt's crazy. It's a whole different level. Although I do like Frankfurt. I like Germany a lot. I think the controllers there are really good. They're really trained well. That's how I think. Turkey just off here. It's just talking on Unicom, bro. Bruh. Who's this guy just doing this, bro? You have the Antonov 225? That's crazy. Okay, bro. Antonov 225? Crazy. I do not have that. Although that'd be very fun to fly. Call sign. Maybe? Yo, can this guy stop messing up on the frequency? It's kind of annoying. Call sign radar on Vatsim. Ooh. Wait a minute. Let me check. Antonov 225. The aircraft, not the call sign. Tripping. You should fly the Antonov on Vatsim. That'd be crazy. Fly into Frankfurt on that, dude. That'd be crazy, bro. Alright, how are we looking here? Still have a while to go. Top is at Edasa. I can't even talk. Edasa. We do see Antalya. Antalya, I can't even talk, right? I don't know why this is kind of annoying me right here. Metar. Runway 34 left. 040 at 12, which is what we have planned. Although we could change our runway. Don't hate that idea. 040 at 12. Temperature is still 21. Yep. Okay. Do we refresh this? I don't know actually. QNH 1019 and then Windsor 030 at 11 and then 1019er. Nice. Alright, cool. We're chilling there. Little view there. Why pilots are saying 9 or not 9? It's just so you kind of can hear it more, you can better understand 9er, cause like, I mean 9, cause like, you know, sometimes you can slur your words a little bit, you say 9, maybe they hear 5, and then it gets all messed up, you say QNH 1009, and maybe they hear QNH 1005, and then you have the wrong QNH, and this whole mess. So when you say 9er, it just sounds more clear that you know like what the number is actually. Instead of saying 9, we can get confused. Alright, I'm gonna have a look at this chart and I'll show you guys this whole tab group. I'll bring onto the screen here that I have. So let's go here. Okay, here's our arrival. I had to look this up. So we're coming in from CISP at or below flight level 280. Minimum holdout, is it max or minimum holdout to use flight level 190 with the inbound course of 175 at 280 knots. Then to Foxtrot Mike 621 at or above flight level 210. Foxtrot Mike 622 at 250 knots no matter what. Foxtrot Mike 524 between 160 and 150. Foxtrot Mike 530 at 11,000 feet. 230 knots, same with 534. So we can definitely slow it down here, bring it down to Sadiq 220 knots, 7,000 to 5,000. From Sadiq, which is right here. Yeah, minimum holdout is 5,000. Okay, and then we go from Sadiq 220 knots onto Ogibi for the ILS runway 34 left. Transition level we have set at I forgot what it said, whatever's in the performance page. Final approach course of heading of 354 with a approach fix, or approach can't even talk, what's it called, approach nav frequency, jeez, at 108.55. We're going to capture or start descent in LNUG 3,000 feet mandatory. Okay, go for takeoff. Bye. See you, Cookie. Have a nice flight. Good luck, man. Have a good one, bro. No emergencies? Yeah, hopefully no emergencies for today. Should be a nice little smooth ride down, hopefully. So, have a good one, bro. Yes, we're going to come around this way. Uniform Hotel Lima 110.0 at the end of the runway. Missed approach, we're going to climb to 3,000 straight ahead. Turn left to radial 266 to Max Foxtrot Mike 342. Then to hold at Tassir. Max 230 knots. Our minimums are at 525 for today. On a 3-degree descent path. So when we land, we're landing runway 34 left, which is all the way down here. So it's going to be probably vacating around, hopefully Alpha 9, Alpha 8, Alpha crossing runway 34 right. I might want to plan another runway. Ooh, that's a long taxi. What are they running here? Hold on. This on screen. What are some of people landing here at? We have this guy 3-5 right. That's probably smarter. It's probably smarter to go 3-5 right if I had to guess. I'm probably gonna switch the run because that's a long taxi. That is a long taxi, bro. This guy's going to Istanbul. He's going to Istanbul. They're gonna be behind me. Yeah, there's Antalya. 3 runways down there. That's pretty sick. And then, okay, so from here, we're gonna probably take 3-5 right, vacate at Charlie 10. Take it via Charlie. Then we go down via November 1 into these gates, which is probably gonna be like a standard Foxtrot. I don't know, Foxtrot 5 from you, so something like that. So that's our approach for our arrival. There's Antalya. Pretty sick. Let's bring that over. This guy just departed. What's he at? Let's say. Still a while till we get to Turkey, or to, I keep saying Turkey, it's Istanbul, not Turkey. Every time. I'm gonna go and plan 3-5 right though. I don't think it's an issue anymore. There's no ATC, I can just do what I want. So we'll take the ILS. Take the ILS X-ray 3-5 right, same star. Sadiq is gonna be our approach via as well. 4-3-5 right, and then we have to replan this frequency and all that stuff. So we'll go and do that now. So we gotta go to here and we have to find the ILS X-ray for runway 35 right. ILS X-ray 35 right. ILS Zulu, Cat 2, ILS Zulu. ILS to Yankee, here we go. Okay, frequency is going to be 109.55, so 109.55. Same heading of 354. We're going to set 2 VORs, I think. So one of them is going to be the Uniform Hotel Mike. And our minimums are actually going to be 510. Uniform Hotel Mike, and then minimum is 510. So we do Uniform Hotel Mike. And then we do minimums of 510 instead of 5. I never had the barrel. Okay. So that changes our runway a bit to runway. Doesn't even say the runway, but we're just gonna keep these winds for runway 30 or 030 at 11. I'm sure it's not a big deal. All right. That over there. Probably gonna send way before Odessa. I can't even talk. Yeah, way before Odessa for sure though, so that's fine. And we're gonna change the runway here. Whoops. Runway 35 right. Refresh, apply it. We could definitely flaps 3, but it's not a big deal. It's alright, alright. I don't know why it says delay, bro. It's just kind of annoying. I don't know. Where's the moon at? Somewhere up there. Set this view right here, and we'll go. Stefan, what's up, man? How'd you get started on Vatsim? Really, I just kinda, I don't know. I just got into aviation, and I saw flight sim, and then, yeah, so, got into aviation, figured out about flight sims and stuff, and then, yeah, ever since then, I've just kind of been, doing it every day, or as much as I can, I'd say. So, that's good. But, yeah, Vatsim is definitely the best, for if you're looking to get into aviation. I think Vatsim is one of the best ways to at your house before you start your flight training or something like that. Yeah, all good, bro. Like a bit of turbulence, actually. I don't know if I can. Top of the sun is actually not that far. Probably just after maybe 40. Gotta go. What is that? 10,000 feet? Oh, 8,000 feet. So it should be about. I saw a rule today. I think it was like. I forgot the rule. I saw it on somebody posted. I think it was EasyJet Pilot who posted a thing. Do I try to simulate real-world airline schedules or routes? Yeah, usually I do, because I don't, I'm not gonna change the time to when it actually happened, but I like to keep the same call sign, stuff like that. Usually. It depends though, like, obviously if I'm just like flying, VFR or something like that, or like a business jet, I'm not gonna get the call sign and everything. I'll try to just make my own, but usually I'm gonna try to replicate, especially in commercial aviation. Looking up top, look good up top actually. Temperature 19 is a little cold. I'm gonna go ahead and put these back to normal. Not hot, just put it back to normal. Did increase the Mach, so hopefully, yeah, we saved about a minute of time, which, obviously great. But we still have about, I don't know, I'm probably gonna do it not at Odessa, probably just before or just after Kilo Foxtrot Kilo run, VOR. There's ATC online. Don't know, maybe they switched the run. They're gonna do, but Stefan, do you have any advice? Because I just started Vatsim. I'd say just know your radio calls. I'd say, I've seen your radio calls. I'd say, make sure to know the difference between US and European operations. So let's say, QNH, difference between QNH and altimeter or inches of mercury, whatever you want to call it. I'd say know your aircraft, especially if you're gonna fly like an airliner. like a Boeing, for example. If you fly the Boeing, are you gonna fly the Boeing or the Airbus, or what are you gonna do? Because if you fly the Boeing, I think it'll be probably harder for you to get started because there's a lot more things to look at. Airbus, you could definitely get away with, you know, not knowing all the procedures given by ATC and still, you know, do pretty decent because it's a lot less you have to worry about. Usually fly Airbus, yeah, okay, so you're gonna be fine then. Usually, obviously still know like the mechanisms of your aircraft, or like the mechanisms, just like how it works. I'd say especially if you look up top here, definitely just know this whole middle section. Or I'd say about 80 to 90% of what the buttons do. I'd say just to know what these buttons do and stuff is just really helpful. Especially your FCU as well. Had a lot of questions regarding the FCU today. And like manage mode and stuff, so make sure you know what that is. And yeah, good to change the runway. But yeah, so if you have any questions, just top of descent, we still have about 80 miles, and then after Sispy, go to so we might start our descent for 210 initially. Don't really know though. Oh. Gotta sneeze real quick. Sorry guys, I'm gonna mute up real quick. Sneeze real quick. Sorry guys. Alright, there we go. Sneezed like 3 times in a row. It's the worst. Alright. You go ahead and like, sub up, all that good stuff here. Hopefully trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the summer. That'd be awesome. Or even maybe by the end of July. If we really blow up, that'd be awesome. That'd be really much appreciated. So how much is left of this flight? What is that, like 40 minutes? 40 minutes. Should be about 40 to 50 minutes that we have left. And then we'll be out of here. This is probably going to be the last stream of the week, unfortunately, unless my schedule opens up. Probably going to be that. But yeah, unfortunate, but it's going to have to, it's what's have to happen. I just have a lot of soccer this weekend, and I'm busy with family and stuff, so yeah. Do I think I'll stream next? Stuff on, I'd say, I don't know. I'd say maybe Monday. Definitely not Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday for that matter, actually. So either Monday, if not Monday, then probably Saturday. And I'm not going to be able to post from Saturday to, or sorry, from what day is that? Dang. What did I say? Tuesday to Friday. I probably can't post from Tuesday to Friday. I'm going to be gone on vacation. So, yeah. That's that, unfortunately, but we'll be back. We will be back. Right here, just about across Odessa. Looking at this chart, see, to be at Foxtrot 621 at or above flight level 210, so we have plenty of, I wouldn't say plenty of time, we have a good amount of time before that. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna start at what, 60 miles until speed, what is it, 35 plus 18 plus 10 is like 45 plus 18 is 63. 60 miles to the top of the descent isn't bad. Excuse me, I'd say going like 2,300 feet a minute, because if you multiply by 2, that'd be 3,000 feet a minute, so probably not. We'll do it when that hits 25 miles. We'll go ahead, so about 7 miles. We'll begin our descent down. Hopefully it's a good landing. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Never landed into Istanbul, so this should be fun. Hopefully it's fun. You never know. .26 and then 25. We'll go ahead and start our descent now. We'll go down to 210. Brilliant. Here we go. Here we go. The deal is sealed. I don't want one time. No. Can I get just direct? Why does it say new cruise alt? Did we descend too early? Probably. It's alright. We'll go direct SISB. We'll go at a rate of like 1,600 feet a minute. 1,400 feet per minute is perfect. Alright. Can kind of see Istanbul in the distance there. Pretty cool. I'm gonna get our seatbelts on because I feel like it might be a bit turbulent on the way down. I don't really know though. Get to 59 subs. Hey, nice. Didn't even know. It's cool, appreciate that. Whoever subbed, I don't know who you are, but appreciate you. I want to bring it back down to Mach 0.7 or whatever it was at. Mach 0.67. Dang. I think we did this in kind of a bit too early. But I mean, it's not a big deal, so. Let's see. So after 210, we said down to 16,000. So then it's between there. Go down to 11,000 feet. So yeah. We are going to get terrain on both sides, because it is kind of, you know, I can actually bring this down to like, not I want to go down. I'll do like 1,100 feet per minute. Is not bad at all. Are these seats customized Turkish? I saw something on the front. Like I'm zooming into nothing. What other thing I'll stream next? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah, probably gonna stream Monday, if not Monday, other day, something like that. Not really sure. Thank y'all for tuning in, really do appreciate it. All of y'all that are in here, much love, man. Alright. Just getting back down to Mach 6.8 or 6.7 we said? I forgot. Don't know why this is. It's just kind of annoying. I'm just gonna get it off. The screen, Metar, temperature is 20. Before 0 to 12. So temperature 20 now. At 0, full 0 at 12. 139 on the approach speed, which is okay. Rad nav is in progress. We have in performance. Did 1.9 of extra fuel is okay. Descent approach go around is at 1760. Slats retracted 240 knots. Sure why my what's it called? Not sure why my yeah, if it's not working, but maybe it's something I did. Gotta love the engine sounds right here. It sounds beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see, we're getting like a good 60 FPS right now, which is like awesome. Everyone says, what was your first Vatsim flight like? Oh man. Oh, you retracted it. Oh well. Well, my first Vatsim flight was not... I mean, it was good, actually. I can't even lie. It was good. I don't know what I'm talking about. I think it was... I probably messed up like once. Maybe on the RNAV part. It wasn't even a big airport. It was like Dallas left field. It was like the second class Charlie. And Dallas, so it was not even that bad. I don't know what I'm talking about. It was pretty good. Better than most, from what I see. It's good. Alright, making this turn now. Make me mod, please. Okay, maybe I'll put you in the queue. I don't know. I have a couple guys that would want to make mods if they keep showing up on my streams, so we'll see. Alright, we are approaching. Let's get down to 15,000. Ah, there we go. VNav now wants to work, of course. Of course, VNav wants to work now. More drag, it says. A little bit of speed brake, but like half the speed brakes out. And that's good. Yeah, you can definitely see Istanbul, just like how just ginormous city, huge city. Wants more drag still, interesting. Alright, I'll put some more drag for you. Speed brakes are out. More drag. I'm shocked. Speed brake is out, dude. Full speed brake. Can't go much slower. Or rather, oh, why is it turned like this? Let's see if we can reset this. Get there, bud. Down. That was a pretty fast rate of descent. That auto brakes low. Speed alt star. And while we're going through the approach. All up traffic, I guess, now. SISP2 Alpha. Istanbul traffic, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha descending via the SISP2 Alpha, arrival for ILS X-ray, runway 30 right, Istanbul. Alt constraint. It's good, we need to see that. That's what we needed to see there, actually, so it doesn't break through the altitude constraint. It looks like they're taking off. Okay, yeah. Could have definitely done 3.6s, but it's alright. Doesn't make a big difference for me anyways. Guys are all going... I don't know, this guy's going into LTBA, right? He's going to there. Alright, making this turn now down to 150. Let's lower that. We're still at 360 on this side. I'm surprised the terrain isn't bad here. I thought it'd be worse. We have to slow down. We'll add some speed brakes to help us get down. Alright. All these guys are going to, what is this airport called? I know the name, I'm just forgetting it. It's, Goksen, I can't even talk, dude. 4 departures out of Istanbul. Oh, my speed brake is still out. After this, we fall down to 1111, fall of a 110, and then we should be better get on the descent path. For the ILS, let's get a little approach checklist. So, approach checklist, we will set 1009, or what was it, 1019? 1019. Do it on both of these right now as well, actually. 1019. Beautiful. Spare set. Seatbelts have been on the entire time. For descent, pretty much minimums are set to 510. Auto brake is set to low, and engine mode selector will be probably the normal for today. Approach checklist complete. Alright. Cool. Beautiful view here, like Eastern Istanbul. Do you want to get TCAS on below here too? Very long descent. Beautiful view down there, look at that. Nice view. Should see a good turn here. We're gonna actually put 110 there, and we should hit it right on the money. Strengths, yeah, perfect. There we go. First idle. Who is knocking on our door? Or ringing our doorbell? think that's the runway that everybody, or rather the airport that everybody goes. It's going to, yeah. We should be more down there. More drag. I mean, dude, come on. How much drag do I need? Dang. 230 knots. More speed breakout. Okay, what's up? I'm back. You're descending. Yeah, we are descending now. We switched runways to 35 right. I didn't realize how far 34 right was away from the gates, so I just switched to closer runway 35 right, and yeah, we're descending. I don't know. I kind of want to go direct to Sadiq here. I do kind of want to do that because I do really want to. Let's just do it. Yeah, whatever. Nobody's calling us out here. Sadiq. Maybe down to 5,000. Nobody's calling us out here. So we'll just call it out on Unicom, I guess. Standard pressure, we go 1019. Istanbul traffic, Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, direct Sadiq for the ILS X-ray 35 right in Istanbul. There's a guy there on short final.
Gökçen traffic, Turkish to Echo Yankee heavy, closing runway 24 right.
Yeah. Still at the cruise, you landed 2130. Nicholas, what's up, dude? 2130, dang, you have, what is it, 1920 right now. You still have another hour and a half. Yeah, we're just about to start getting into, we are in Istanbul, but like I'm talking other Istanbul. Look at this guy down here. I don't know if he's taxiing to a runway or what that is, but I think he's just taxiing to a runway. Hopefully we can get this landing. Dude, we gotta go open descent. What am I doing? Landing system can go on, actually. Close that. Some headwind, yeah. I had a nasty crosswind from left to right, which I said in the briefing, and I was like, oh man. It was like 240 at like 30 knots or something crazy. My plane was just fully shifted to the right. They're kind of below the glide path here, which is their descent path, which is alright, I guess. Beautiful city, though.
And Istanbul traffic, 06 right escape, that's in Turk 4 Romeo Hotel.
They're planning the zero. What? They switched runways now on me. Or this guy just landed in. Said Istanbul. I don't know. I don't even know what he's talking about. Interesting. 10,000 feet. Let's get landing lights on. Look at the landing lights, and you can actually see the engine now. Pretty sick. Okay. I want to make sure QNH is still 1019 because I feel like it's not. I don't. It's so annoying. Yeah, it still is. Temperature is 20. Hopefully that's right. Temperature 20 is in. Alright. Should be getting down here in a bit. Beautiful views, dude. Let's go over here. Right here. Look at that. Sick views right there. Alright, we're gonna capture that descent path right there with the green dot. Awesome. We gotta get down to 220 knots. Hopefully it does it for me. Less work for me, I guess. Let's get approach phase activated, I guess. Not expedite, just get confirm approach phase, and we go down. Get some speed brake in here. Hopefully it doesn't breeze past the 220.
Center 4 Romeo to crossing 06 left.
Hopefully it doesn't breeze past the 220 knot speed restriction. I think it did. Great, okay. Well, 220 knots is set. There, we need to do open descent is already here, which I mean, okay. Take a look at my chart again here. So we don't need this chart anymore. Let's bring this on the screen so you guys can see what I'm looking at. We're here at Sadiq. We're gonna turn it in. Gap D for the ILS. It'll be interesting here.
Cabin crew must now proceed for landing. Thank you. Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for landing.
Thank you. Oh man, Rio has a beautiful approach. Yeah, I've never been down there to South America. I probably should start flying down to South America more, but yeah, I've heard that like Brazil, all those countries there have just beautiful approaches because of like the terrain as well, I think as well. So yeah. So we have to be 3,000 there. Let's go ahead and set 3,000 now actually. I think we capture, let me bring this back on the screen. I think we capture a Nasfu. What is that? Oh, Nasfu's here. So we start our descent at Nasfu. Okay. Interesting. First time flying to Brazil and still daytime. Yeah, interesting. I need to definitely fly down there. I don't really do that as much. I fly North America, Europe a lot, but I don't really go down to I don't really go down to South America a lot. Actually, you might land at sunset. Well, 21:30 you said you're going to land about. Okay, so that's probably, for me, that's, right now it's 16:05 where I am, and I live in Chicago, so it's probably going to be like 17:05, which is like 5:05. Yeah, so maybe. Definitely a chance. Definitely a chance. There's always a chance for everything. Get this down to 10 knots. And then we'll activate approach phase when we hit 3,000. After L, we'll go down, we'll slow down to 200 knots, 205 knots, I guess. Is this the runway? What airport is that? There's just three runways. I've never even seen this runway in my life. LTBA. Huh. Very interesting. Never seen that runway ever. Or that airport. Well, it has one runway. I'm tripping, but that's still pretty cool. Beautiful approach. Look at this. Awesome looking. Alright, let's go down to 205 knots here. And then let's get the approach mode activated, or armed I should say. Altered glide slope and localizer are armed in the blue. Then after the 205 knots we go down to 180. That's when we should capture it. And we'll go flaps 1 here. Nice. Altitude star. Set the ignition, I guess, and you can go down to 180 knots here. Man's gotta get the mic away from his mouth, dude. Jeez, man. Still no visual on the runway. I think we're pretty far out though. Localizer has been captured. So we'll call out when we're established. I do have some kind of visual. I still don't know where it is at all. Localizer, just waiting on the glide slope here. After the 180 speed restriction, we'll go down to 160 till 4, and then we'll go down to 140 knots. I don't think the wind should be that bad, maybe a slight crosswind, quartering from right to left headwind, but shouldn't be anything crazy. Let's get our landing checklist out here. Let's refresh this one more time. 040 at 12 still. Okay, bro, you don't get the mic out of your mouth. I still do not see the runway. Not good, but I think when we capture the glide slope, it'll take it more down a little bit. If we're lucky. This has gotta be top 5 approaches again. Wow. Nice view of the city. Let's get the cabin visibility as well down to 0. Or the cabin lights. Got that ambiance, you know. Getting tossed up here. We might actually have a bad crosswind from right to left there, and I still don't see the runway. I think it's just a scenery issue because we definitely are 10 miles out from the runway. Still don't see it. Glide slope. There's that guy. He's gone. Yeah, zoom in and he's just gone. Glide slope. Istanbul traffic. Turkish 4 Tango Alpha established on the ILS 35 for right, about 8.5 miles out, 160 till 4 or 5. Alright, 160, let's get flaps 2. Arm our spoilers. Glide slope. Glide slope. Alright. Still trying to slow down. I still don't see the runway. I don't know where it is. I'm really looking here. It's probably just a scenery issue. 2,000 feet, drop the gear, help us slow down a little bit here because we are going pretty fast. We'll go down to 140 knots. There we go, we'll ding the cabin here. Still do not have sight of the runway. Like, hello, where is the runway? Do y'all see the runway? I don't see the runway at all. We're at 1,000 feet above here. Flaps 3. If we change it to daytime, I just want to try it. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't know what we're landing here for. Flaps full. Yeah, I don't. I'm just gonna auto land it. Let's see. Do we do an auto land? Autopilot 2 on. Let's see what happens with this. I have no idea where it's gonna take us. There's no runway lights. What I can see, there's no runway lights. I see like this like terminal thing, but where is it taking us? What is happening? 700, 600 feet. I don't see anything. What? What are we doing? Where are we landing, bro? We're landing in the trees. I'm gonna auto land it. I'm not even gonna record this because it's not even showing up on my screen. We're gonna land in the trees. Let's see.
300.
Auto land is on.
200.
Yep, we are going in the trees. No way.
Too low. Terrain.
Terrain? Yeah, there should be an airport right here.
20 cents.
There should be an airport right here. I'm gonna go off Vatsim. Oh my gosh, there should be an airport right here.
Sink.
Okay, well. Oh yeah, definitely landed on the ground.
Minimum.
Well, welcome down to Istanbul here. That's a very interesting one. I need to load back in. I want to load into Istanbul and see what that was, because there's no way that's the airport. That's crazy. Let's see here. What do we got? Well, sorry everybody. I'm not sure what I was landing at. I don't know. It didn't even show any of the runway lights. You guys saw it. I saw it. Didn't see anything. Let's see. So we go here. LTFM or LFTM. What's the airport? What's the code? LTFM. Is it just not in the game? What? What? How? Istanbul. What? How is it not in the game? That's crazy. Just the airport is just not in the game. I don't think I have any files for it. Check my community folder. Istanbul. Let me search this. Istanbul. Bring this up over here so you guys can see it. It's nothing. Let me look up the iCal. LTFM. Nothing. We'll go to community. These are all my liveries. We live VFR. Asobo. Fenix. LT. LGTS. Liveries. Your controls. Better cameras. Fenix 320. I don't know. That is crazy. It's just not in the game. We go to flightsim.to, right? Flightsim.to. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna download this on stream because that's crazy. Istanbul. Paid one. It's just not. Oh. There's a freeware. But what in the heck? That might be the craziest Istanbul thing I've seen all day. Well, unfortunately, that's where we end our journey. Right here in the woods. What is this background? Where are we? Hangar. Oh. What? Okay. Well, that'll do it for today, guys. I'm really sorry about the approach. I'm not sure why it did that on the arrival. I'm gonna download an Istanbul scenery right now, so maybe we can do the flight. We can do a flight out of Istanbul, maybe Monday if I'm on, or something like that. But yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. I'm not really sure why that happened. So I'll see y'all next video. We'll be hopefully flying somewhere else, maybe South America, like Nicholas said. And yeah, everybody have a good night. All right, have a good one.